He had the tattoo for 11 years, not because tattoos were something he did. He had exactly one. On his left wrist, 3 small stars. He had gotten it on a Tuesday in October 11 years ago in a small tattoo studio in Edinburgh, with a woman whose name he had not said out loud in 8 years, because saying it produced a specific feeling that he had decided was not useful, and that he had learned, with the focused discipline of someone who understood that certain things required management to manage. Her name was Anna. She had gotten the same tattoo. 3 small stars. Left wrist. They had done it together on a Tuesday in October because they were 26 and 24. And in love in the specific complete way of people who have found the person and who know it, and who are not yet old enough to understand that knowing it is not the same as keeping it. He had not kept it, not because he stopped loving her. Because he had been 26 years old and afraid in the specific way of someone who had been given something to large and who had not yet learned to hold it without dropping it. He had dropped it. He had spent 11 years understanding what he had dropped. He was standing in the park on a Saturday morning in November with a coffee he had not yet drunk, when 3 small girls ran toward him. He did not know them. They were perhaps 6 years old, identical, dark hair. The specific energy of 3 people who have been alive for 6 years and have decided that the world is primarily interesting. The first one stopped in front of him. She looked at his wrist, at the tattoo, 3 small stars. Her eyes went wide. She turned to her sisters. "It's him," she said. "It's the stars." He looked at her. "Excuse me," he said. She looked up at him with the specific directness of a 6-year-old who has found something important and is not going to waste time on preamble. "Our mom has your tattoo," she said. 3 stars. Left wrist. Exactly the same. She looked at him with the assessment of someone waiting for this information to produce a result. He looked at the 3 girls. He looked at his wrist. He felt the world do something that the world had not done in 8 years. "What is your mother's name?" he said. The second girl answered. She said a name. He sat down on the bench beside him, not because he planned to, because standing was no longer available. Stay with me. Because what he discovers in the next hour, and what it means for 3 6-year-old girls who ran toward a stranger in a park, because of 3 small stars on his wrist, is going to show you something about the things we lose when we are too afraid to hold them, and what happens when they find us anyway. His name was James Whitfield. He was 37 years old and had been, for 11 of those years, the owner of a tattoo he had never regretted and a memory he had spent 8 years managing. The tattoo was 3 small stars on his left wrist. He had gotten it with Anna Chen on a Tuesday in October, 11 years ago, in a small studio in Edinburgh called Morrison's, run by a man named Pete, who had done the work with the particular precision of someone who understood that small things required more care than large ones. Anna had gone first. She had sat in the chair with the specific calm of someone who had decided to do something, and was doing it, not performing courage, simply present, which was what Anna always was. 3 small stars. Left wrist. He had gone second. Pete had done the same thing in the same place with the same precision. They had looked at each other's wrists afterward in the particular way of people who have just done something that felt permanent and were understanding what permanent meant. "Now we match," she had said. "Now we match," he had said. He had been 26. She had been 24. They had been together for 2 years and had been, in those 2 years, the specific version of themselves that people become when they are with the right person. More themselves, somehow, rather than less. He had ended it 3 months later, not because he stopped loving her. Because he had been 26, and the company was growing, and the specific weight of something real and permanent had arrived at a moment when he had not known how to hold it. And he had done what people do when they don't know how to hold something. He had put it down. He had spent 11 years understanding what he had put down. He was in the park because Oliver liked the park. Oliver was not with him today. Oliver was at a birthday party for a school friend. The specific managed chaos of 8-year-olds with cake, which James had deposited him into at 10 and was collecting him from at noon, and which left 2 hours, in which the park was the particular place James went when he had 2 hours and no specific plan. He was sitting on a bench with a coffee. He was watching people. Not with the focused attention of someone who had a purpose, the specific ordinary watching of someone who was present in a space without an agenda. 3 girls ran past. He did not pay particular attention. Then they stopped. The first one, he would learn later that her name was Iris, turned and looked at him with the specific looking of someone who has registered something unexpected and is investigating. She walked toward him. She looked at his wrist. She said, "It's him. It's the stars." He sat on the bench for a long time after the second girl said the name. The 3 of them stood in front of him with the particular patience of children who have delivered important information and are waiting for the adult to process it. Anna Chen, the second girl, Clara, had said. She said it the way a child says their mother's name, with the specific certainty of someone for whom this name is the most important name in the world. He looked at the 3 of them. Dark hair, the same dark hair, 6 years old, which meant they had been born when Anna was. He did the arithmetic that arrived without being invited, 28, which meant she had been 28 when they were born, which meant she had been pregnant when she was 27, which meant she had been pregnant 11 months after he ended things. He looked at his wrist. He looked at 3 pairs of dark eyes looking back at him. "What's your name?" he said. Iris said the first one. Clara said the second. Rose said the third. "How old are you?" he said. 6, Iris said. "And 3/4. She always says the 3/4, Clara said. "Because it matters," Iris said. He looked at them. He counted backwards. He felt something arrive that he did not have a name for, but that was. He understood the specific feeling of someone who has been wrong about something important for 6 years and 3/4. "Where is your mum?" he said. "Over there," Rose said. She pointed. "She's talking to Mrs. Park. She doesn't know we ran ahead." He looked in the direction Rose was pointing. A woman, dark hair, standing with her back to him, talking to someone. He had not seen her in 8 years. He knew who she was from the back. He knew who she was from 11 years of a specific memory that he had spent 8 years managing and had not managed as completely as he had believed. She turned because Iris shouted, "Mama, come here. We found the stars." She turned with the specific expression of a mother who has lost sight of her children in a park and has located them and is in the particular transition between relief and mild frustration that this specific sequence produces. She looked at her daughters. She looked at where they were standing. She looked at the man on the bench. She stopped. 8 years. He had changed in 8 years and was also completely the same in 8 years. In the particular way of someone you have known well enough. That time does not fully obscure the recognition. He was standing now. He had stood when she turned. They looked at each other across the park path with the particular looking of two people who had 8 years of things between them and who were both, in this moment, aware of 3 6-year-old girls who were watching with the comprehensive attention of children, who understand that something significant is happening. "James," she said. "Anna," he said. Iris looked between them. "You know each other," she said. Not a question. The specific observation of a child who has just confirmed a hypothesis. Neither of them answered immediately. "Yes," James said. "We knew each other a long time ago." "That's our mama," Clara said. "I know," James said. He looked at Anna. Anna looked at him. She looked at the 3 girls. She looked at James. Her expression was, he tried to read it, with the specific attention of someone who had spent 2 years learning to read her, and 8 years not being able to apply that knowledge. Not afraid, not angry, something more complicated. The expression of someone who has been waiting for a specific moment and has not known when it would arrive and has just understood that it is now. "Girls," she said, "go play on the swings. I need to talk to this man. Is he the one with the stars?" Iris said. "Yes," Anna said. "We found him," Iris said, with satisfaction. "Yes," Anna said. "You did." They sat on the bench, not close, the specific distance of 2 people who had been very close once, and who understood that the distance between them now was not absence of feeling, but the particular presence of 8 years. "They've been looking for you," she said. Without knowing they were looking for you, he looked at the swings, at 3 small girls in motion. "Anna," he said. "I know what you're going to ask," she said. "Are they?" "Yes," she said. The word was very quiet. He looked at the swings. He looked at his wrist. "You didn't tell me," he said. "No," she said. "Why?" She looked at her hands. "Because," she said, "when I found out I was pregnant, you had been gone for 3 months, and I spent 2 months trying to decide what to do. And I decided that you had made your choice, and that I was going to make mine. I had a right." "Yes," she said. "You did." She looked at him. "And I was 24 and pregnant with 3 babies. And I had just been left by the person I thought I was going to be with. And I made a decision that I am not entirely sure was correct, and that I have examined every year since." He was quiet. "I'm not asking you to forgive me," she said. I'm asking you to understand that I was 24 and afraid, and that the decision I made came from a place of trying to protect them, not from a place of wanting to hurt you. He looked at the three girls. Iris was on the highest swing. Clara was reading something she had found. Rose was watching a dog go by with the specific attention of someone for whom dogs were the primary subject. They found me, he said. Yes, she said. They've been asking about the tattoo for a year. I told them the story of us getting it. I told them the stars meant something. I didn't tell them whose wrist the other stars were on. But they looked, he said. They always look, she said. They are very thorough. He almost smiled. They're extraordinary, he said. Yes, she said. They are. Iris came back first. She had the specific sense of timing of a 6-year-old who understood that important conversations had a natural conclusion and who had been monitoring from the swings. She stood in front of James. She looked at him with the assessment. Are you going to stay? She said. He looked at Anna. Anna looked at her daughter. Iris, Anna said. That's a complicated question. Not really, Iris said. Either you stay or you don't. James looked at the 6-year-old. You're right, he said. It's not complicated, so, she said. I would like to, he said, stay. If your mum is willing to let me. Iris looked at her mother. Anna looked at James. That's not a yes, Iris said to her mother. But it's not a no. No, Anna said. It isn't. Good, Iris said. She appeared satisfied. Clara rose. He's not leaving. James looked at Anna. She makes decisions quickly, he said. Always has, Anna said. From approximately 3 minutes after she was born, he looked at the 3 girls converging. He looked at his wrist. 3 small stars. He thought, 11 years ago we got these because we were too young to know that what we were marking was real. He thought, they found me because of 3 stars on a wrist. He thought, some things find their way back. He came back the following Saturday. Not because it had been resolved. None of it had been resolved. Was the specific category of things that could not be resolved in one park bench conversation, but that required the particular patience of people who understood that important things took time, and that time was what they required. He came because Anna had said, come on Saturday. We can talk properly. He came because not coming was not an option he had seriously considered. They talked for 3 hours while the girls watched a film in the other room. He told her about the 8 years. She told him about the 6 years and 3 quarters. He told her about Oliver, which was the thing he had been most uncertain about telling, and which she received with the specific grace of someone who understood that lives continued, and that continuing was not betrayal. He's 8, she said. Yes, James said. So you know, she said, what this is. Being the only parent. Yes, he said. Then you understand, she said, why I made the decision I made. He looked at his hands. I understand, he said. I don't know if I can tell you it was the right decision, but I understand why you made it. That's enough, she said. For now, that's enough. Anna, he said. Single quotes, yes. I left because I was afraid, he said. Not because I stopped. I need you to know that. not to excuse what I did. Just because it's true, and you deserve the true thing. She was quiet for a long time. I know, she said. I knew then. Then why? Because knowing why someone does something, she said, doesn't make the doing of it easier to carry. No, he said. It doesn't. James, she said. Single quotes, yes. I'm not the same person I was, she said. I'm 32, and I've been raising 3 people alone for 6 years, and I'm not 24 anymore. No, he said. Neither of us is who we were. So, whatever this is, she said, it has to be something new, not a continuation of what we had, something that starts from here. He looked at her. Yes, he said. I understand that. Do you? She said. I'm learning, he said. I've been learning that for 8 years. They met on the 3rd Saturday. Not planned as a meeting. Oliver had come because Saturday was when James came now. And Oliver had his own specific opinions about where James went on Saturdays, and had decided to express them by asking to come. Anna had said, bring him. The 4 children met in the garden. Oliver assessed the 3 girls, with the particular assessment of an 8-year-old encountering 3 6-year-olds simultaneously. The 3 girls assessed Oliver. Iris spoke first. Are you the other single dad's son? She said. He's my dad, Oliver said. Not the other single dad. Our dad just came back, Iris said. He was lost. Oliver looked at James. James looked at Oliver. He wasn't exactly lost, Clara said. He just didn't know about us. That's the same as lost, Iris said. Oliver considered this. My mum died, he said, when I was 3. The 3 girls were quiet. That's sad, Rose said. With the specific plain honesty of someone for whom sad things were sad and worth saying. Yes, Oliver said. It is. Our mum didn't die, Iris said. She's inside making tea. That's good, Oliver said. Yes, Iris said. It is. They stood in the garden for a moment. Do you want to play? Clara said. What are you playing? Oliver said. We haven't decided yet, Iris said. You can help decide. Oliver appeared to find this acceptable. They went to the bottom of the garden. James and Anna stood at the kitchen door watching for children negotiate a game. He's wonderful, Anna said. Yes, James said. He is. He'll be a good brother, she said. James looked at her. She looked at the garden. Not yet, she said. That's not what I mean. I just mean, he'll be good at it. When it's the right time. He looked at the 4 children. Yes, he said. I think he will. He had the tattoo for 11 years. 3 small stars. Left wrist. He had gotten it with a woman he loved and lost because he was 26 and afraid and did not know how to hold something real. He spent 11 years understanding what he had dropped. On a Saturday in November, 3 6-year-old girls ran toward a stranger in a park. The first one stopped. She looked at his wrist. Our mom has your tattoo. He sat down on the bench because standing was no longer available. Here is what we learned. The things we drop when we are afraid do not disappear. They wait, sometimes for 8 years, Sometimes they find you in a park on a Saturday threw 3 small stars on a stranger's wrist. He was 26 and afraid, and he dropped something real. He spent 11 years understanding that afraid is not a reason. It is an explanation, and explanations are not the same as reasons. Hold the real things, even when they are heavy, especially when they are heavy. Because the alternative is 11 years of a tattoo on your wrist that 3 small girls will recognize in a park and run toward. Because their mother has the same one. Hold the real things. That is everything.